In Imo Kindred, the village, Obazu Mbieli, in Mbutolu local government area of Imo State, a quiet community was shaken by a story that many people say still feels unbelievable. According to news reports, two brothers, Lucky Amadi and Uzoma Amadi, were accused of killing their elder brother, Orindu, and burying him inside their compound. The most shocking part was not just the allegation of the killing, it was the claim that this happened years ago, and the truth only surfaced much later. People in the village say the three brothers grew up in the same family house. They shared the same parents, the same childhood, the same land, and the same name. In many Igbo communities in the southeast, family land is sacred, brotherhood is sacred. Respect for the eldest son is very important. The eldest is often seen as the head after the father. So for younger brothers to be accused of killing their elder brother was something that shook the cultural foundation of the community. It was reported that villagers began asking simple questions. They started by asking the two brothers, Lucky Amadi and Uzoma Amadi, a direct question. Where is your brother Orindu? At first, the answers did not raise too much suspicion. One of them allegedly said Orindu has traveled to Bayelsa. Another time, the story changed. The other brother allegedly mentioned a different place. Sometimes they said he traveled for work. Sometimes they said he left after a disagreement. The answers were not consistent. People began to notice the pattern. For over 10 years, nobody in Imo Kindred, the village, Obazu Mbieli in Mbutolu local government area of Imo State has seen Orindu. No phone calls, no visits during Christmas, no appearances during family meetings, no presence during burials or weddings. In a close-knit community, disappearing like that is unusual. The villagers reported began to say, no, this is not normal. Since over 10 years, we have not heard from this man. We have not seen him. No one has spoken to him. Something is not right. Pressure began to mount. The questioning became more serious. The youth in the community allegedly decided they needed clear answers. When different stories kept coming from the two brothers, suspicions grew stronger. In rural communities, once elders and youth begin to suspect foul play, the atmosphere changes completely. Reports say that under pressure, the brothers allegedly began to speak more openly. One of them reportedly started explaining that Orindu had become very troublesome before his death. He allegedly claimed that Orindu caused serious problems in the family and was responsible for ending the life of their father years ago. According to that claim, the tension inside the home had been building for a long time. He allegedly said Orindu once tried to attack their mother with a cutlass. He said that on that day, he stepped in to stop him. He claimed he tried to collect the cutlass from Orindu to protect their mother. During that struggle, he alleged that Orindu injured him with the cutlass and gave him a deep cut on his finger, a cut so serious that his finger later bent and never became straight again. That detail, according to reports, was shown as proof of a past violent confrontation. The brothers allegedly continued his explanation. He reportedly said that because of how troublesome Orindu had become, they decided to lock him up inside the compound. He claimed they did not intend for him to die. According to his statement, they locked him in a room and continued to take food to him regularly. But then something changed. He allegedly said that after some time, they stopped taking food to him. The reason for stopping, according to reports, was not clearly explained. When they later went to check on him, they reportedly discovered that Orindu had already died inside the locked room. That moment, if true, would have been the turning point. Instead of reporting to the authorities, instead of informing the village elders immediately, the brothers allegedly decided to bury him secretly. Reports say they dug a shallow grave inside one of the uncompleted buildings in their compound. They buried him there quietly. To prevent any smell from spreading, they allegedly carried empty cans and numerous water cans and dumped them over the surface of the shallow grave, possibly to cover the ground and make it look ordinary. For years, life continued above that spot. People walked past it, children may have played nearby, family meetings may have happened that same compound. Yet underneath, there was a body hidden in silence. When the villagers heard this alleged confession, anger spread quickly. Many people could not believe that brothers could lock up their own sibling, stop giving him food, and then bury him in secret. Others said that even if he was truly violent or troublesome, There were elders in the community, there was the police, there were other solutions. Locking someone up in isolation and cutting off food is not just it is dangerous. Reports said that the youth eventually forced the two brothers to show them the exact spot. The shallow grave was allegedly uncovered. The truth, or at least part of it, was now visible to everyone. Shock filled the village. Fear followed. Some people said they felt betrayed. Others said that they were afraid that such a thing could happen so close to them without anyone knowing. Questions multiplied. If he was truly that violent, why was the matter not taken to the police earlier? If he injured his brother with a cutlass, why was there no official report at that time? If he died inside a locked room, why hid it for 10 years? These are serious questions. Under Nigerian law, unlawful detention is a crime. Neglect leading to death is a crime. Homicide is a crime. Only the court can decide the legal interpretation of what happened. Intent matters. Evidence matters. Timeline matters. The police would need to investigate carefully. Statement must be verified. Forensic examination, even after many years, will be necessary. The court will have to determine whether this was deliberate killing, negligence, or something else entirely. But beyond the legal side, there is the moral and cultural side. In Igbo tradition, the eldest son holds a special place. The compound is sacred land. Burial rites are sacred ceremonies. Secret burials inside an uncompleted building covered with empty cans to his smell raises deep spiritual and cultural concern for many in the community. People began to reflect on what could lead to such a situation. Was it anger that lasted too long? Was it fear? Was it shame? Was it an attempt to protect the family name? Or was it a decision made in panic that later became too big to correct? 10 years is a long time to carry such a secret. Think about the mental weight of living daily on top of something like that. Think about every family gathering, every time someone mentioned Orindu's name, every time someone asked where is he, and different answers were given. Silence can feel safe at first, but over time, silence becomes heavy. My personal reflection on this is simple and serious. No matter how difficult a family member becomes, isolation without proper care is dangerous. Locking someone up and cutting off food can never end well. If there are mental health concerns, violence, or family disputes, there must be outside intervention. Families should not handle extreme situations alone behind closed doors. Community elders also have a responsibility. When they notice tension rising between siblings, they must intervene early. Waiting until resentment grows for years can create irreversible outcomes. This case from Imo State kindred in Mbitolu local government area reminds us that secrets do not stay buried forever. Truth has a way of coming back to the surface, sometimes after many years, and when it does, the consequences are heavier. Justice must follow the law. Emotions must not replace evidence. At the same time, family must learn that covering up a problem does not solve it. It only delays a bigger explosion. As we wait for full legal conclusion in cases like this, one lesson stands clear. Conflict inside the family is normal, but how we handle that conflict determines whether it ends in reconciliation or tragedy. If you believe stories like this should be discussed openly so that society can learn from them, then support this channel. Subscribe right now. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any updates. We share real cases, we analyze them, and we talk about the lessons we must learn as a society. Drop your thoughts in comment section. Do you believe the community did the right thing by mounting pressure? Do you think this could have been prevented years ago? Let's talk about it respectfully. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in the next story.